Hey, what's up everybody, it's S. So I wanted to do a quick video on my Glock 19 X MOS now that I've been able to take it to the range and test it out. So I've wanted to take it to the outdoor range. Unfortunately, that one's a little bit further from my house, so I haven't really been able to go out there, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Again, I've had this one for about a month, maybe a month and a half, and honestly, I was just tired of waiting till my schedule cleared up, so I just took it out to the indoor range just to get a few shots off. When I was at the range that day, I did not bring my original Glock 19. I pretty much just focused on my Glock 19 X MOS. I probably shot about, 175 rounds, and then I think I took about another 75 rounds with my EDC. So I was out there with about 250 rounds, and to me, that's a balling out of control range session.
Okay.
So typically when I go to the range, I only bring about 100 rounds. Sometimes I even only bring 50. And I mentioned that in one of my other videos, and people started giving me crap about that I needed to shoot more and that I needed to bring more ammo to the range. And I don't know how you guys have it. I do have a career. YouTube is not what I do, obviously, but I don't want to spend, or I don't have it like that to spend a crap ton of money just on ammo. I think YouTube maybe has skewed the perception of what a typical range session looks like, or maybe it's just my range session, but I'm not out there shooting 400 or 500 rounds, 1,000 rounds a session, you know, doing mag dump after mag dump. I just don't have it like that. Maybe I will at one point, but until then, we're gonna do what we can do. So what I actually noticed about the Glock 19 X MOS, and let's check to see if we're clear. I really enjoyed the longer grip. So I'm very familiar with the platform, obviously, as you can see. I've had this Glock 19 for, I don't even know how long. Maybe it's been, I don't know, 6, 7 years. So I have a lot of rounds to this one, so I'm very familiar with the Glock 19 platform. And I really enjoyed having the extra grip. So it may not actually seem like a lot. And let me show you, no mag, and we are clear. There's not a ton of extra space. I mean, it is noticeable, but when you have your hands on a Glock 19, and again, I have large size hands for reference, so large in a mechanics glove, I'm able to get obviously all of my fingers basically on both of them. But this one, honestly, I feel like I can get a little more leverage. That might just be in my mind because I was so excited to shoot this one. Maybe it just felt like I shot this one better. But I felt like I was really able to get a good grip on it. And it makes sense, obviously, because this is a full-size grip. This is not. My hands aren't super huge, so I can get a full grip on this one. But even with this having that extra space, I felt like I was able to get a good grip on it. So this one felt like a flat shooter. Could have been from the light as well. Obviously, this light is a little bit heavier than this one. My Glock 19, or my regular Glock, does not have a light at all. So this one kind of kicks back a little more. Nothing crazy. I mean, it's a Glock and it's 9mm, so nothing to write home about. But having the extra weight on the TLR1, I think helped out a lot. I really didn't notice anything crazy. Again, I only shot 175 rounds. The wear on it from one range session, I mean, isn't crazy. This one came from the factory with this color and the Cerakote. This one, or this Glock 19 MOS, was Cerakoted by a third-party company. I get asked a lot where exactly I got this made, and honestly, I didn't. I saw it online at my local gun shop, and I ordered it, and I thought it came from the factory, this color. But when I opened up the box, I found a business card, so clearly it was Cerakoted by a third-party company. And if I had to guess, I probably have, I don't know, about 1,000 rounds to this one if I had to guess, maybe 750, give or take. The wear on it is actually not too bad. I think this is coming from the holster, but nothing crazy. It's not wearing super bad. But again, if you like to run and gun and, you know, do all kinds of courses and you're mag dumping, your mileage may vary. If you're just like me and you're only shooting a couple hundred rounds a month max, this is what you can maybe expect. I don't know, maybe I got a good one. So I haven't actually cleaned this one since I bought it. I don't know, I think I cleaned it one time, and I think I actually did a video on that. So I haven't cleaned it since then, and I've only cleaned it that one time. So this is what it looks like after that usage. Now back to the Glock 19 X MOS. I still don't have the red dot, which you can see, so I will be getting the HoloSun SCS, which is the low profile, but I'm not going to put it on this Glock 19. I will be putting it on this one, and then I'll be swapping the HoloSun 507C over here. And the reason I'm doing that is I don't want to buy another plate, and I want to be able to co-witness with my irons. So since this one has the suppressor height sights, I'm gonna go ahead, move that one over here. Then I'll buy a Holosun SCS to put on this one. Now I've been waiting and I've been looking for a sale, but I haven't actually seen one. I think I saw Academy had a 10% sale for the SCS. This is probably a few months ago. Haven't seen anything since then. So I'm not gonna worry about that because it is mid-September or towards the end of September. So we all know what that means. Black Friday is right around the corner. So I have a running list of things that I wanna keep an eye out for, and a Holosun SCS is one of them. If it doesn't go on sale on Black Friday, I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and buy something at full price. I don't like buying anything, especially firearm related, at full price. I don't shoot that much, so buying something at full price I don't know, it just doesn't sit right in my soul. Maybe at some point I will have to buy certain things at full price, but I try to avoid full price things at all costs. The other thing that I think I need you guys' help on, and again, I could look at Reddit or I could probably look at YouTube, is should I take this thread protector off, clean the barrel, and then put this thing back on? I mean, it comes off pretty easily now, but I imagine with all the carbon buildup, this could probably, I don't know, maybe get stuck, get dirty. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments, how often or how frequently I should clean this, if at all. The other thing is I still haven't taken off the lanyard loop. I don't know if I will. I originally said that I was gonna take it off, but I honestly don't notice it. I think it comes off. I think I mentioned that before. I don't know, I'm sure I could pop this off, but as of now, I don't need it, but it hasn't really gotten away. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Either way, we'll see how that goes. Now again, I only have under 200 rounds in this gun, probably 1,000 in this one, and probably, I don't even know how many I've had in this one. This one clearly has the most. But so far, if I had to rank them in order of which one I like, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the, that's a tough one. I would probably rank the OG first. I think you have to go with the original. Again, I shoot this one probably still the best, but again, I probably have, 4,000 to 5,000 rounds. I probably have more than that. Again, I've had it for, like I said, many years. And now between the two, do I like my EDC or do I like my new Glock 19X MOS? It's kind of tough and it's not an apples to apples because I don't have a red dot on this one. So it kind of skews it a little bit and I have more rounds through it than this one. However, this one's newer and you know how that goes. Newer typically means better. Honestly, it's pretty much a toss up at this point. I like the color better on, actually I like the color on both of them. I don't know, maybe I'm just a weirdo. Honestly, I like both of them. Can I put them at a tie? Would that be okay? No, I think I gotta choose. As of now, I'm gonna have to put the Glock 19 EDC second, and then finally I will put the Glock 19X MOS in third. And honestly, I think that's fair. Again, I don't have enough time on this one to actually justify moving it up that high. Maybe when I take a few more courses, get a few more rounds down range, this one may climb up the rankings, but I have to think my OG, my first gun, my first Glock 19 is probably gonna stand at the top for a long time. Again, I don't even really take this one out of the safe that much anymore. I used to always take it to the range whenever I went with anything, but I don't know, something about it, it's sentimental. I know it's stupid, I know it's a tool, as people are gonna tell me in the comments, but this is my first one, and this is the one I'm probably not ever gonna get rid of, or I guess it would be the last one I ever get rid of. But for now, I'm gonna leave this one at the top. I mean, I really don't have any other comments in regard to my range session with the Glock 19X MOS. Again, I shot it pretty well. I love having the extra handle to get a little extra, leverage on it. I'm gonna love shooting this. I know I'm gonna love shooting this when I get a Holosun red dot, but until then, I'm just gonna have to shoot it with the iron sights. And I mentioned in another video, I wasn't quite sure if this was off. It may be off, but I shot this pretty well, so I'm gonna leave it alone. The rear sight, that is. I thought it was kind of drifted over to one side. I can't remember which one, but I actually was shooting this one pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave well enough alone. If it's wrong and I'm shooting it well, that means it's sighted in for me. If somebody else picks this up, they may tell me it's off, but for me, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it as is. Now, I am working on a couple of projects. Again, I made a AR-15, or I built an AR-15. Well, it was technically a build. I didn't build the upper, but I built the lower, and then I got a full upper. And now I'm also working on a EPC. I already have all the parts. I just have to finish the build. I'll be working on that in my shorts videos, and then I'll need some help accessorizing both. So this one, I think I still need sights. I think I don't have sights, and I want a red dot, but I might have to hold off on the red dot because, again, these things aren't going on sale, and I'm not made of money. but I will need help accessorizing my AR-15. I have everything on it. I have sights. I don't have a red dot, but I have a sling. But I kind of wanted to see maybe about a flashlight, you know, what other things that you guys recommend putting on your ARs. And then finally, I bought an AR lower the other day, just on a whim. I don't even know why I bought it. I don't even know why I was perusing the website, but I was. So I ended up placing an order, picking that up. So now I'm thinking that I want to build maybe like a Mark 18 or potentially a BCM 11.5. I'm not sure which route I want to go, but I know I kind of want a souped up, you know, smaller rifle just because, you know, why not? And especially as we're heading into, like I mentioned earlier, Black Friday, a lot of these things are going to start going on sale. So I'm trying to get ready, trying to get my money right, and trying to prepare just to make sure I have a good list and to keep an eye out for these certain sales. So if you guys are into rifles, you know, let me know which one you would do. Would you do a Mark 18 or would you do a BCM 11.5? I know some of these parts are going to be hard to find, so I definitely want to know as soon as possible. That way I can kind of get my list going and then just keep an eye out for just certain sales whenever they come. So other than that, I mean, I don't have anything else for you guys. And if you guys have any questions, you know, go ahead and drop them in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.